weigh out our ground chia seeds. $20 grams. And then okay, so now we have the water, we have the chia seeds, okay, and then we're gonna mix together the water and the chia seeds so that it becomes a paste, a little gel, chia gel actually, not a paste, it's a gel. And the great thing about using ground up chia is that it comes together so quickly. Also, it blends together into your dough much easier. Ground up, like you don't even really notice that it has chia seeds in it. Okay, so this is our chia gel. Okay. Okay, great. So now we're gonna set this aside. There's our chia gel. We'll set it aside. So now we're gonna take our Greek yogurt, 60 grams. $60. 53, 57, 59, 60. Beautiful. Okay. So now, Ouija. 59. Hello. Okay. Honey, no. Okay. All right. Let's get back to our cookies. So, why? 1, 2. Honey, no. There we go. I think that should take care of it. Okay, there we go. Hi! We're making coquito protein cookies today. And coquito, because it's coquito season. Okay, honey, hold on. So, but they're protein cookies. So right now we're getting our protein sources and we are hydrating them before we mix them with our dough or mix them into our dough. So right now, Greek yogurt has been weighed out. I'm gonna add to it some maple syrup. And let's see, maple syrup. Okay, 40 grams. So we're gonna bring this up to 100. $95, $97, $99, $100. There we go. 100. Okay. So now we're gonna take our protein powder, our whey protein powder. Oh, thank you. I have to focus because if not, the ADHD of it all, I get distracted and then I mess up. So I'm trying to just make sure that I don't mess anything up. Okay, so we're gonna take our protein powder. We need 45 grams. And again, we're using Naked Whey ISO 15, 29, 35, 43, 44, 45. Great. Awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna put our protein away. Okay, so now we're going to take a second to mix our Greek yogurt and our maple syrup with the protein powder so that we can hydrate the protein powder. So let's put this in here. Honey, no. Go play with your toys. I already gave you treats. Go play with your toys. Go play. Okay, so now we have our protein powder and our Greek yogurt and the maple syrup. And so we're going to mix this up. Just like this. Gently. And it'll slowly start to come together. And it'll go from like powder to almost like a pudding paste. And we're just gently mixing the Greek yogurt and the protein powder and the maple syrup. Honey, no. Let's go like this and just mix it up real good now that it's all coming together. And just like that, we have our Greek yogurt, our protein powder, and our maple syrup mixed together so that the protein powder can hydrate. Because again, we're going for moist protein cookies. Okay, I'm gonna give my dog her dinner because I just realized it's her dinner time and that's why she's making noises. Yes, I'm gonna give you dinner, hold on. Okay, there you go. Bon apple tea. Okay, great. Now she'll hopefully leave me alone for a little bit. Okay. Let's get the rest of our ingredients. So, we need our scale back. Get our scale back. Get my light in the corner. And we're gonna go for a little groovy lighting, because why not? See? Ah, that already looks so much better. Ah, see? See. Wait, I really want to see the cute puppy. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll show you the cute puppy. She's eating. Honey, what you? She doesn't want anything to do with us now because she's got her dinner. There we go. All right, back to our cookie. Okay, so okay, great. So part of what makes this a coquito cookie is obviously the coconut. So we're gonna measure out our coconut. We have our coconut milk powder, and we're going to take 35 grams of this. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna add it to our protein powder mix that's been hydrating, because I think it'll be cute to hydrate the coconut milk powder too. Okay, so 35 grams we're gonna add into our protein Greek yogurt maple syrup mix. 35 grams, 18, 30, 33, 34, come on, 35, beautiful. Okay, and that's our coconut milk powder. Okay. Hi, Alex. All right, I'm gonna put that away. Okay, so next, we're gonna mix this together so that this also kind of hydrates and it starts to give it that coconut flavor that we want in our coquito cookie. But look at how beautifully that just kind of mixes together. Beautiful. Just like that. Okay, now we're gonna set this aside. Break up all those little clumps. Honey, you just had your dinner. No more treats. You've had enough. No, out of the kitchen, out. Okay, so now we need, no, out of the kitchen. Out, little girl. Okay. Toss. We need half a teaspoon of coconut extract. Honey, no. Out of the kitchen, out. Okay. We have our coconut. Oh, that smells so good. How much is left in there? Not that much. Need a new bottle. We need a new bottle. Okay. And because it's a coquito cookie, not just a coconut cookie, I'm gonna also add a 1/4 teaspoon of rum extract. Honey, I said no. Honey, I said no. Okay. Now it smells like coquito. Okay. Then we also want 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we're gonna weigh that out. 1.5 is 3 of these. Okay, great. So we've got that set aside. And now we're gonna take spices. We need a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Quarter teaspoon. Quarter teaspoon. And it says a pinch of nutmeg. So we'll just take about that much. Mix it in there. So our cinnamon and our nutmeg. I just reorganized my spice drawer and my cabinet today. That made me feel very accomplished. Okay, so we have our coconut milk powder. We have our coconut extract. We have the rum extract that I'm throwing in there for a little bit of like, hey, this is coquito. We have our cinnamon. We have our nutmeg. Oh, 20 to 30 grams. Finely chopped toasted coconut. So we need to toast this, which I can do, but I need to pay attention. Oh, wait, hold on. Dang it. Dang it. Honey, no. 30 grams. So we're going to do that now. I'm going to go ahead and toast it. Focus on the toasting of the coconut. I can smell from here. I love the smell of cookies. Yes, and these are going to smell so good. Especially with the coconut. Ooh. It's going to be so good. Okay, so I've tried toasting coconut multitasking, and all I did was burn it. So we're not going to do that today. So we're going to focus. So I'm going to take my pan. And we're going to put some heat on. Okay, while the heat goes up, we can still measure things, but we can't heat and measure. We can only do one thing at a time. Okay, so now our baking powder is 3/4 teaspoons. So we can do that while we wait for the pan to heat up. We're going to take 3/4 teaspoon. 1, 2, 3. Great. Awesome. So that's our baking powder. Okay. Now, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, awesome. All right, let's run down our list. I know I'm still missing some things, but that's okay. We can at least start putting stuff away. Okay. So that's still not ready for us. So what we're gonna do is okay. Okay. We need 160 grams. Ooh. We need 160 grams of our almond flour. We're using Bob's Red Mill almond flour. Okay. And we need 160. $160. Okay, and now we need 120 of oat flour, and we're using King Arthur oat flour. Okay, 120. Put our bag away. Okay, now we're gonna take a second to focus on toasting our coconut. So we have our shredded coconut that I'm gonna lightly toast over the stove top very quickly. Being very careful to not burn it because of the ADHD. Oh, that was a phone call, my doorbell. Can you still hear me? Did the sound cut off? Can you still hear me? Can somebody let me know in the chat if you can hear me? Or did the sound cut out? Can you hear me? Yeah? No? Can you hear me? Honey, hush. Yeah? Can you hear me? Honey, hush. Honey, I said hush. Hey, hello. Hush. Man, excuse you. Honey. Honey, come here. Honey, come. Come here. What are you barking at? Honey. Honey, I said no. Honey, I said no. Okay, now we have our lightly toasted coconut. We're going to take off before we burn. It's already starting to burn. Ooh, it smells good. All right. Okay. Ooh, that smells so good. That's our toasted coconut. All right, let's not burn ourselves on the burner. Okay, so now. Okay, now. Okay, back to our program. Okay. All right, focus. Okay, we still need to measure out our coconut sugar. So, coconut sugar. It's like between the barking and the heat and start to get overwhelmed. Okay, 75 grams of coconut sugar. Our coconut sugar. Okay, now we need egg white. So 30 grams of egg white. Okay. 37. 36. 32. 30 on the dot. 30 on the dot. Yes, yes. Excuse you, ma'am. Okay. So we have our egg whites. And now we need 60 grams of butter. Hello. Okay, 60 grams of butter, which has been softening nicely, actually. 18, 22, 33, 45, 63, 58, 62. Come on, 61. Okay, that's close enough. Okay. Meow. 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 Okay. Now we have everything measured out, which is great. So we're going to put some things away so that we're not getting overwhelmed. Put this away. Put this away. Okay, great. So now the magic starts. So we're going to take all these beautiful ingredients that we've been preparing and measuring out, and now we're going to mix them together into a beautiful cookie dough. Yes. I'm back. Do you remember me? Of course, I remember everybody I see in the world. Every single time I see you, I remember all your faces because you're all sweet, sweet angels. Whoop. That's the universe saying, child, you lying. Okay. That's the universe calling me out for being a liar. Okay. All right. Let's get to mixing. Okay. So we've combined our chia and our water. We've combined our protein powder. No! We've combined our protein powder, our Greek yogurt, our maple syrup, and our coconut milk. Excuse you, no, out of the kitchen. Now we're gonna cream the sugar and butter together. Together. And together. Okay, now we're gonna take our Kerrygold butter and our coconut sugar and put those into our mixing bowl. And then we're gonna put our balloon whisk and we're gonna mix, mix, mix. No. And coconut sugar is a little tough, so it takes a second. They sound so. The coconut sugar is a little hard, so it takes a second to cream into the butter, but after a bit, they do combine up nicely. Scrape our bowl down. Honey, I said no. There we go. There we go. Okay, so our butter and our sugar is now lightly creamed together. So we're gonna add the egg white we have set aside. Honey, I said no. No. No is no. No is still no. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but I disappeared. But I'm back. Okay, we're back. So we have our extracts, which is our coconut extract, our rum extract, and our vanilla extract. And then the chia gel and the protein powder kind of pudding that we mixed. Honey, I said no. No. No's no. Out. Get out. Okay, we're gonna throw in our chia gel. And then we're gonna take so this is the Greek yogurt, maple syrup, protein powder, and coconut milk powder that were mixed together. And now we're gonna drop this into our mix. Okay, so now we're gonna mix this together. we're gonna take a second to take all of our dry ingredients and mix them back up together really quick, which is our almond flour, our oat flour, and then the spices, the salt, and the baking powder. And just try to mix it up as much as we can. Okay, so now, and we have our toasted coconut. Okay, so coconut flakes are last. Okay, so we're gonna take this lovely wet mix. Okay. Right. Now, let's get this out of the way. So we're gonna take our lovely spatula and we're just gonna scrape our bowl really quick and just make sure that everything in here is well mixed together before we bring in our dry ingredients, because I see some pockets of things, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna add in our dry to our wet. Okay. We're going to gently mix this together. And since our coconut flakes come in last, but we don't want to overmix it, when it's about this point, that's when we're going to take our toasted coconut and we're going to drop it in. Okay. Now, making sure to always scrape the sides of our bowl. We're just getting all this lovely cookie dough mixed properly together. Now we have a beautiful, oh, this smells so good. I wish you could smell this. And now we have a protein cookie, a coquito protein cookie dough. So this needs to chill in the fridge for a while so that then we can shape them. And I think they're gonna need shredded coconut on top somehow, but I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, so we're gonna take a bowl scraper. Make sure it's dry. Then we're gonna take our plastic wrap, lay it on the counter, and take our spatula, clean it off, Say thank you, spatula. Okay, now we're gonna take our cookie dough and we're gonna pop it out onto our plastic wrap, making sure to scrape all the sides of our bowl down because we're gonna take all of this dough out of this bowl. Just like this. Just like so. And then okay, great. Now we're gonna take our plastic wrap and just very gently kind of bring it into itself a little bit. Just like so. Just like that. And then wrap it over, wrap it over, just like so. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more plastic wrap. And then I'm gonna lay this out. And then take this, put her down like that. I'm gonna bring this over, bring this over, bring this over, bring this over. Great. And then we're gonna take our tape and we're gonna write the name of the cookie on it. So this is the Coquito Chunk. Coquito Chunk protein cookie. So now this baby is gonna hang out in the fridge probably till tomorrow. And then she'll get portioned out into 75-gram portions. And then we'll freeze those. And then later on this week, when I'm baking off another batch of cookies, we will bake off these. But for now, this sweet, sweet little bit of cookie dough that we worked so hard on together is gonna go hang out in the fridge now. But look at that beautiful cookie dough. Look at that. It's lovely. It smells so good. Okay. So, let's see, it's 4:20. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? What was that? Okay, so I still need to make coquito. I still need to make it today, but I need to take a break. So I think what I'm gonna do is take a break, get some water in me, hydrate a little bit. I'm feeling a little, but I need to make the coquito today. It needs to be made today. It needs to be made today because there's people that are on the list to receive it, and it needs to cure for at least 24 to 48 hours. So I need to make it today. So what I'm gonna do is take a break, and then I'll be back, and we'll be back to make some coquito together, the coquito, the drink. So the drink that the cookies that I just mixed together are based on. So we're gonna make the drink itself and bottle it up to be gifted. So hi, I'm MeMeCherry. If this is the first time that you're hanging out with me, this is a great time to hit subscribe because I'll be back later to make some coquito. So if you know a Puerto Rican or are Puerto Rican, you know what coquito is. And if you don't, then this is the perfect chance to come back and find out because it was named the #1 holiday drink in the world. Come on, who doesn't want that? Anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna go hang out with my dog for a little bit and decompress for a little bit, and then I'll be back to make coquito. So I hope to see you soon, okay? Bye, I'll be back.